So in video,
Yeah.
like anything that's not uncomfortably close looks terrible. You look like you're far away and you hate each other. So like legitimate, like Robbie's getting weirded out, but like we're usually touching when we're on camera. That's the secrets of television, folks.
Yes.
Roll the intro.
Welcome to episode 11 of Robbie Raps a Can. I'm here with Rockmate and Kevin from Willow Rock Brewing. I recently went home for a wee vacation back to Scotland, and I brought 2 beers back with me. I haven't had either of them, so it'll be my first time trying them. It'll be these guys' first time too, so we're going to taste them and give you our thoughts.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Welcome back. You're getting
This is why
some
we
of
need
that,
plaid shirts.
some of that orange juice, grapefruit juice color.
And I'll leave a wee
You
bit.
just brought back sports drinks from Scotland, didn't you?
Yeah, this is Lucasade. Do you guys have that here?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. Cool. Well, that smells like a New England IPA.
Yeah, I got kind
That's
of an
nice.
East Coast meets West Coast style. I can definitely smell some pininess in there. Bitterness.
Pineapple-y.
Oh, yeah, very pineapple forward.
the,
Great body on that. Thick, soft mouthfeel. You get that sort of minerally, kind of calcium bite to it that's popular in New England. Kind of rounds out that hoppiness. Yeah, that's real good.
But it's got a quick jab of the bitterness right at the front, which is nice. But then it smooths out.
Yeah.
It smooths out nice and clean. It still has that juiciness, which I think the bitterness would probably carry this beer on its own.
Yeah.
As the hops start to fade over time, as will in most IPAs when they're just dry hops. But I think the bitterness would give you a nice, if you drank it quick enough, you get a New England, and if you take too long, you get a West Coast.
I will say
It's a traveling beer.
I did pick 2
I've
what
not
I
been
would
drinking
consider
that.
quality producers. So I don't think I brought any bad beer. And I'm happy with this. This definitely meets my expectations for what I would expect from these breweries.
Yeah, I would drink another one of these for sure.
Do you want to, so we're calling it a New England style. Do you want to guess at the ABV?
I think it's going to be in that 7.5-8 range.
Yeah, I might 7.5 to 8. That's a good range. That's where I'm just gonna go for it. 8.4.
8.4.
Okay. I know the answer, so I'll keep doing.
All right.
I kind of want to open the next one,
All
but
right, well, yeah, let me grab more glasses. Cut.
I think I'll just pause it.
Which I think is pretty key to like not only
And
make
we're
beer,
back,
but,
folks.
like something you want to drink over time for sure. Like you want to be able to go back to a beer.
So beer number 2.
I forgot how this works. I drank the rest of it.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta compare them
that's
at the
not-
end. I forgot how it works. Robbie's been
Thank
gone
you.
for too long.
Beer 2. Interesting aroma. I get a little bit more like old school hops.
More
Honestly,
traditional
maybe,
varieties.
maybe like a touch of acetone. Maybe let's get that.
I can see that.
That's not terrible.
Slightly darker as well, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit darker. So like, I haven't sipped it yet, but like, immediately my mind is like, oh, this is going to be more like a traditional IPA because it has that sort of
Get a little bit
aroma to it.
more stone fruit.
I think it's delicious. As
Yeah,
well.
I can go stone fruit, totally.
Yeah. I got a little bit more
Like
piney
plum,
with
and
it.
the other one was very pineapple, tropical fruit forward. This is
They're both very heady, like aromatic, expressive beers, though, for sure.
Mhm. This one's a little bit more stickier in the mouth. I would assume maybe a touch of lactose in there for
this one is
that
thick
landing.
and heavy.
Yeah.
With the slight darker color, I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe a wee bit of a C20. Not much more than that, but
Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
definitely something. The body is thick and heavy. There is some residual sweetness, which normally I don't. Yeah, I could see it being lactose. I could see it being maltodextrin. I could see. I could see crystal maybe, but I don't think so. Just
I think it's
because-
probably a darker base malt than this one. This one's probably a Pilsner base malt, whereas this is probably a 2-row. Maybe a touch of a crystal, but I still think you can probably get this color out of a darker, like a high color from Great Western.
okay.
I don't know for sure, but that's my guess. I'm not getting a ton of notes.
Strength guess on this one? Similar to the previous?
I think this is lower. I'm gonna go low 7, 7.2.
I'm right in the same range.
Do we have a preference between 1 and 2?
I'm one.
For me, yeah, I'm also
This one was one?
one.
Nope. This one
Two's
was
a
one.
good beer, and I like it, except it does have a little bit too much sweetness, which is a lot of New England drinkers are really going to like that and appreciate that as a balance to the overt hoppiness of it. But for me, one is just a little bit more drinkable, and I think that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
What do you
I
think,
would
Robbie?
say 2 is a little bit on the sticky side, but 1 gives me a touch of the bitterness, which isn't what people for New England's really look for, but I like it in an IPA, even if it isn't New England. I do like that little bitter punch, as I called it earlier, and not to cut you off, but
I really enjoyed them both, but I think we should reveal them.
But what was your preference?
Uh,
If you had to lean,
Yeah, come on.
welcome
You
to
don't
the
get off the hook here.
welcome to the program,
Yeah,
sir.
you don't get off the hook.
The host has to make it shoot.
well, I'm going to say 2. I do like that sort of slightly sweeter. I think it makes the fruitiness feel fruitier. If that makes sense?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for 2, but they're both very, very good.
All right.
Do you guys want to open a can each?
Sure. Who
So
do I have
have
one?
2.
I believe that is 1.
This is 1.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What happens if you don't know?
I should have wrote on the bottom, shouldn't I?
Mine is like a cool shiny little ball thing. It is Overtone Crystal Ball. It is 440 milliliters. It's 11%. Okay, so we were way off.
Hiding that alcohol pretty well. I got Elevationism, smooth and juicy tea IPA, featuring 3 hop varieties known for their ripe pineapple character.
And the brewery is Cloudwater.
Cloudwater Brewing Company.
So Cloudwater are in Manchester. They're
I've heard of them.
I think they're considered probably one of the UK's more premier like craft breweries. They do a lot of like hazy
Top
stuff.
hazy for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Chinook, Eldorado, and Simcoe in here.
And this one here,
It's a
Overtone.
triple IPA. That's what a tea IPA.
Tipa? Yeah.
Yeah. So ditto on the Tipa here, except this one has Citra, Citra Cryo, Idaho 7 Cryo, and Strata. So this is going to be 2, and that's going to be 1. Very interesting. I think I think 2 comes through with that unique hoppiness, maybe because of so much cryo usage, especially Idaho 7, which can kind of be kind of earthy and stone fruity.
So I was excited about Overtone. I went to visit them when I was there. They're in Glasgow, and they're at scale. They're probably slightly larger than us, if not quite similar. In-house canning, all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
They did a lot of like what I would consider American styles. They did very well. A lot of this kind of labels that look like that, kind of other halfy
Shiny
almost.
stuff, yeah.
Really heavy fruit sours. 11% cram full of American hops, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
No acids.
This says Chinook, Eldorado, and Simcoe.
What
Which
was, what was the ABV on that one?
This is 10 at 440 milliliters. And the Chinook, Eldorado, and Simcoe combination used to be the half in a bag combination with Citra added in, so
And Cascade.
and Cascade. So it was pretty close to that, but we're looking at more
Fun.
than that.
My first sip was like, this is familiar, but I couldn't place it.
So 2 beers you've never had, probably will never have again.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd bring one for you guys to try. They're both kind of similar. I was tempted to put a beer in. I do have one in my fridge.
A bear.
Yeah.
So
Another 10.
A
12%.
triple Tipa
Yeah.
tasting, just for the alliteration alone.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was fair because that was going to be much older
Much,
than these.
yeah.
and more like a barley wine at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd also be excited to try one of those sometime soon. I know
Bum,
we've
bum,
got a couple
bum.
there.
Good
That's
thing we
called
s-
foreshadowing.
Good thing we have some saved for our anniversary this year.
November the something?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Cool.
We saved some kegs.
Oh yeah.
We can do the Russian Imperial Stout, we can do the Triple New England Triple Dry Hop, and we can do this year's anniversary beer for the full Bear Ninja Cowboy total tap takeover, which only takes over 3 of our hopefully many tap handles by that point.
Beer.
Ninja.
Cowboy.
Thanks for coming to this first episode in a while of Robbie Raps the Can.
75 minutes long.
Cheers.
International version.
Cheers.